701.
Tedx is coming to the Bismarck Event Center, and that's happening in August.
And our next guest is a certified life and leadership coach, keynote speaker, best-selling author, and entrepreneur. And now she can add TEDx speaker to that list. Welcome to the studio, 701, Mandy B. Anderson. Hello.
Hello, thank you so much. It's great to be here.
That is quite a list of accomplishments already.
Yes.
So your TEDx talk is called Dangerous Hope, Making Your Disappointments Matter, which I think is just compelling in itself. So what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, I was born with something called cystic fibrosis, and I think when you grow up with a disease that there's no cure for and that the life expectancy is really short on, hope is one of those things that can kind of feel like it's always there and then it's fleeting, and then it's there and then it's fleeting. And so my own experience with having hope and losing hope, and just the experience of what it takes to, find solutions for a disease that there's no cure for, it takes a lot of hope to find that. And so that's really where my inspiration came from, but it also came from, to be honest, there's a quote in one of my favorite movies, The Hunger Games, where the villain is talking about how hope is a dangerous thing. And so that line in there really kind of connected with my heart, and I've been stewing on it for the last 2-3 years. So
okay, I do need to ask, are you Team Gail or Team PETA?
Oh, Team PETA all the way.
I know she's a huge Hunger Games
I
fan.
am, yes.
That's awesome.
All right, so Mandy, in your talk, you focus on the 3 characteristics of dangerous hope. Can you tell us what that is?
Yes. Well, the talk itself is actually focused on the cycle of dangerous hope, which is one of the characteristics of hope in general. And so I didn't want to give everything away for the talk itself, but hope is really one of those things where you need to remember that the point of it is that it's going to shift your perspective. So one of the ways that I have learned to do that as somebody with cystic fibrosis is look at the facts of my life. For instance, by the time I was 26 years old, I had consumed 250,000 pills. I spent 14,235 hours doing breathing treatments, and I had racked up $663,000 in medical bills. And in order to not get bogged down by the reality of how hard that is and what the statistics are saying, and just the medical financial burden of that, I've had to learn how to shift my perspective and see the possibility within that. And so I choose to look at those hours of breathing treatments as time for personal growth. I choose to look at the pills as this is me being dedicated to my health. And the medical bills, you can't really find a silver lining other than helping somebody put food on their table. So, but that's what we have to do. We have to train ourselves to see past the disappointment of what we're going through and into the possibility of what it could become.
You have an incredible perspective and outlook on life. And I know that you guys were supposed to give your talks last year, and so now this is 2 years in the making. What do you hope people gain from your talk, which is now coming up August 12th?
I really hope that people gain the ability to have some perspective on not just having hope, but what do you do when you start to lose hope? Hope asks hard questions like that. It really does give you the opportunity to go through the process of self-growth and discovery. And becoming a person who can handle what you're hoping for isn't an easy process. It's not even something that is all rainbows and unicorns. It's actually quite hard. And so I hope that through my story and the stories that I share and the perspective of hope that I've learned, I hope that people walk away realizing that it's okay if they are losing hope sometimes, but what are they going to do with that? How are they going to make their disappointments matter? And that's the main thing I want people to walk away from.
Yes, and Mandy, you have a book coming up soon called Dangerous Hope. When will that be released?
It's actually releasing on August 12th as well.
Oh, great timing right there.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for telling us just a little bit of what we'll get at the TEDx talk. Thank you so much for your time today, Mandy.
Thank you so much.
And for tickets to Mandy's TEDx talk, make sure you visit the website on your screen. It sounds like you will leave inspired. Fantastic.
Absolutely. And coming up next, we get to hear from our featured musician, Jim Anderson, on the drums.
Stay tuned for this cool performance.